Hey guys, it's just Dalen again, doing another video. And I still can't tell if you can see my face or not, but we are going to have a second YouTube channel. My cousin and I are, and sometimes my other cousins might be in there too, but we're going to be called the Mischief Cousins. And if you can see my face and can't, I'm just moving my phone around to see if you can at all, because I just don't know. Anyway, other hobbies that I like: Star Trek. I love Star Trek. I don't think it can be beaten, in my opinion. Well, the older series, anyway. Uh, Say what you will about Deep Space Nine, but I, I, I guess I could go back to it, but honestly, I think the acting was a bit hokey, and I mean every single character. I've seen the first episode; it didn't sell me, so maybe that could just be first impressions. I haven't seen the recent movies, or the recent movies, the 2009, 2016 one. I also haven't seen Insurrection or Generations, and I haven't. The only Captain Kirk one I've seen was two, and that Spock dying scene makes me cry every time. Can you blame me? Anyway, I also like Justice League. That's pretty good. I only recently got into it. I can't remember how. Oh, I watched Batman. I think it was The Dark Knight Returns, was it? Yeah, it was The Dark Knight Returns. And, another thing, again, say what you will about that, but that thing, The Dark Knight Returns, the movie, that battle with Superman is infinitely better than the one in Batman v Superman. I guess it just because it has more going for it. I mean, again, I really don't know. But speaking of Batman v Superman, I liked it. I did, but again, there are flaws that I think shouldn't have happened, like all the cluttering of villains and heroes in that one movie. And also Doomsday. I mean, the only Doomsdays I have seen are the Doomsday from Injustice, which is my favorite one, by the way, and the Doomsday from Justice League Unlimited, who was okay, I guess. His voice is kind of robotic to be Doomsday, but whatever. But this one is like a Godzilla monster. I don't know why he thought it was a good idea to make that Doomsday, but that's just stupid. I don't really know much about Doomsday as a character. I only go by the animated series because I can't really see to read comic books, obviously. I mean, I guess there are people on YouTube generous enough to read them to me, but, I'm too lazy for that. I would just rather watch the action as opposed to reading it anyway. Let's see. Another thing. About the movie. And this kind of stole my idea. Batman with a gun. That was just great. I loved it. That was one of my favorite parts, and that was the disappointing thing. The scenes were so few and far between, and they weren't very long. But what was there with Batman was awesome. And I didn't see Man of Steel, but I've seen an in-depth review of it. So yeah, it sounded okay. I mean, I kind of like a darker tone to Superman, if I do say so myself. And his voice is pretty good. But Lex Luthor. Here's what I think. I'm sort of in between with him. I don't like him as Lex Luthor, but I do like him as a villain. Just if he were just another villain, it's like someone just snapped the name Lex Luthor and put some psycho and put him on stage or something. But basically, Jesse Eisenberg does a good part to portray, or he portrays the part that he's been given well. I mean, the part of a villain, but the part of Lex Luthor needs Clancy Brown again, I think. But the part of I think he could play a good psycho villain. But Lex Luthor, I don't want to call him Lex Luthor. He's just not Lex Luthor. But he is a good villain overall. Anyway, what else? Oh, and also Brainiac is my favorite villain in the Superman universe, and Scarecrow is probably my favorite villain in Batman Arkham Knight, but Joker's my favorite Batman villain overall. The joke is Mark Hamill's Joker. I mean, other Jokers are good, but I think he portrays the Joker in every sense of the word. Heath Ledger was a bit... I mean, I liked him. He was alright, but... I don't know. Jack Nicholson was kind of weird, and... I mean, I know he's supposed to be the Joker, but he's... I mean, he's not bad, but... Again, Mark Hamill's Joker is easily the best one. Especially in the later versions of the animated series. And also Batman Beyond. That's a good movie. I haven't seen the show, though. Oh, well. Well, that's all for now. I'm gonna sign off now. And again, if you can't see my face, I'm sorry. I can't tell what I'm doing with this camera here. But if someone wants to tell me how to use the camera, then by all means, please somebody tell me how to use it. Because I'm not trying to hide my face.